What is up, guys? Here we are. Welcome back to another episode of Ninjago Talk, a LEGO podcast. It's been quite a long time since there was the last episode, and the show's a little bit different. It's very, very renewed, and we have a lot more than just two people on this time. So we have me, D-Snagley Studios here.
So we also have me, myself, which is David. If you guys don't know me, I'm a pretty, interesting Ninjago YouTuber to say the least. I do have a couple theories out there. I might mainly cover Ninjago news and, speculation in the community. And we also have...
Ninja Whip. So I am a Ninjago leaker, and I leak things such as new Ninjago stuff coming up for the new year and news about Ninjago in general.
And then we finally have Wafex, who, if you guys did not know, is actually someone who won the Versus competition on my own Discord server. And if you guys do not know what my Discord server is, I'm pretty sure Dan's going to link it down in the description below, unless he's a bum. But anyway, with that being said, Wafex is going to be having a little interview segment with me towards the end of the video, so stick around for that. And also, Ninja Whip is going to be unveiling some brand new Ninjago leaked information all the way at the end of the podcast, so be sure to listen all the way through and not to miss out on that information. So without further ado, let's dive into the very first topic that we're going to be discussing.
Let's do it. Alright, so our first topic today is quite the interesting one that David and I have been quite involved in over the past several months. And we are going to be talking about TannerFishies. That's our first topic. The whole event surrounding him and all the drama that happened about this whole thing. Wafex has something to say about that, does he?
Yeah, he does. So basically, I was a fan of TannerFishies. I still am. Who knows, that might change. Stay till the end of the video. Let's go. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with what he did, and he got criticized. A lot of people from his channel left. In case you don't know, you probably do. But yeah, so let's. Should I just jump right in and?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so basically the first thing that I want to run down is how Tanner has learned from the whole situation and what happened. Basically, I started talking to him on Discord about the situation, when a couple weeks after, or a couple days after the video was released, and we're just he was just saying how it was obviously it felt bad to have friends and then just boom, rant. But yeah, he seems a lot better, especially from my point of view, but does others have different opinion? Do you guys?
Yeah, I don't know if he's different after this whole situation, after all the drama that went down. From what I see on his Twitter, he still seems just as vigilant as always against people.
Yeah.
And if I actually can add on to that, I feel like Tanner honestly hasn't learned anything in this situation, and in fact, I just feel like his Twitter use, has gotten even more worse since my rant video on him. And to actually go back to what you were talking about with him talking about how he had all these friends that backstabbed him and then the rant was dropped, that was never the case, because me and Tanner really weren't friends to begin with. I mean, we were friendly towards each other and we were acquaintances, but we were never really truly friends. And it honestly started off with Tanner talking trash about me on Twitter, which is why we started breaking apart, and it just all forwarded, and compiled into this one thing where I just had enough of him. I had enough of his entire act because I started realizing that throughout the beginning of 2019, he started changing a lot and changing for the worse, in my opinion. And I don't feel like his fans really necessarily realize that, which is why I wanted to bring it into the prime light in a rant video. And so that pretty much motivated me to create my rant video. And yeah.
Yeah, that was the big event of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
summer.
sure. Yeah, and it's only like I just got into like an argument with him over this past few weeks and about credit and things like that. Since he has been cropping out my leaks and using them to make money without any credit, it's kind of
Yeah,
annoying.
that's
So
a big one.
Yeah, that
That's
sure
the recent
isn't
one.
like of course that's like that wasn't something that he was criticized for though, but like you should still bring it up now.
Mhm.
Just like
Yeah.
through my experience, especially with him not treating his fans well. Basically, beforehand we did bring up the fact that he appreciates the fans and tries to move them towards only one opinion, which I do
Mhm.
agree with, where they just have an opinion on him which is only positive. And so basically he's been respectful towards me, and so far it seems that he does somewhat care for his fans, but I do believe as well that he doesn't have as strong as like caring for his fans if they disagree with him.
Yeah, and if I could just piggyback off that point real quick, I do want to discuss how, to an extent, he really doesn't care about his fans, like you said, unless they have that 100% agreeing viewpoint with him. Because whenever you establish any kind of criticism against him, whether it be on his Discord server, on Twitter, he just automatically shuns you from whatever kind of conversation you guys were to have. I mean, I know that on Discord, on his own server, he's recklessly banning people left and right if they even mention my name or several other prominent YouTubers' names who disagree with him. And just overall, I feel like it's really unfair how he's treating his I guess, fans, because if they even bring something up that he doesn't like or that he doesn't agree with, he's just automatically going to act like they were non-existent, and I just don't feel like that's right.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
for
that's
sure,
my
for sure.
Well,
my main issue with him.
so I'm a mod on his server, so
Mhm.
basically he doesn't seem like, especially for what I can see, I don't know, I'm not seeing like his bans. He doesn't show them publicly, but so far what I can see, he doesn't seem to be banning people who have a small disagreement. One thing that I could say that was kind of not very like good for him was this one guy was like doing an obvious joke in his anime section where he said Cory in the House is the best anime. So immediately Tanner deleted that message. So I asked him later on, and I'm like, why did you delete it? And he's like, well, it's just because it's a redundant joke and it keeps on getting used over and over again.
Mhm.
But still, like, that's like the worst case scenario I've found so far. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
just.
I think his Discord's a little bit different, although I have seen lots of screenshots of stuff from his Discord of him
Yeah.
saying some questionable stuff.
I mean, yeah, I'm not
But
on there 24/7, so.
yeah, I know. It was of just a few specific ones, and that's how screenshots are. They're always just little incidents captured. But I've tried to talk to Tanner. I have messages saved. I'm not gonna make them public because I'm not the kind of person that just publicly shows private messages between people, like
Of
Tanner
course,
did.
yeah.
But I have messages of me saying I don't want to be enemies with you. I don't want to dislike you. I just want to just try to talk through this. And he said he didn't want to talk. He already knows his opinion about me, and he doesn't want to change. Which leads back to the earlier points about how change any of his opinions at all.
Hmm.
And also to, I guess, contradict your point, Wafex, is I do have a server staff member on my own Discord server known as Daily Rowlord, and he actually got banned on Tanner's server very recently on Wednesday. for defending Ninja Whip and also encouraging, in quotations, false copyright claims because he believed that Tanner deserved the copyright claim from Curtis. As you guys know, Curtis is Ninja J Nuva. And so essentially because he supported the copyright strike on Tanner and defended Ninja Whip, he was banned from the server. So that just once again goes to show, if you disagree with Tanner, at least on one particular subject, he will ban you, I guess, pretty much just because you disagree.
Yeah, shout out to him, though. Shout out for him for defending me.
Yeah, so here's the whole thing that happened with, I want to explain for people that don't know. Tanner uploaded a video and was using thumbnails, or several videos using thumbnails of images that were not his. They belonged to Ninja Whip and Ninja J Nuva himself.
Leaked figures,
Yeah, leaked figures, and then just images all alone. There was a thumbnail with Ninja J Nuva's image, and Ninja J Nuva, Curtis, tried to do a little copyright strike on Tanner for using his content without asking at all. And like, okay, you might say it might be fair use because he modified it a little bit, but he also but the owner of the picture tried to reach out to Tanner and said like, oh, can we come to an agreement? Can you stop using this because it's mine and I don't want to use it? And Tanner just dismissed it completely and was very, very sarcastic about it. So that's what the whole situation was with the copyright strike, which was actually successful on Tanner.
Yeah, with that situation, it reminds me of things that, because I'm also in the art community, where someone can steal like your art, and then they crop out, say, like your
watermark.
Yeah, and then they claim it as their own, and then like it's somewhat the same, so you could just say.
Yeah, it's similar.
Like, it's just kind of a comparison.
Yeah.
But another point that I wanted to bring up, which I thought was like really immature of Tanner, was him saying that his point is towards adult Lego fans, which it's not fair to say that because even iDubbbz, even Filthy Frank, they still have a child fan base. No matter if they want to be as anti-PC as possible, they still have a child fan base, no matter what.
Yeah, and even more so, Tanner's a Lego channel. Even channels aimed at AFOLs, adult fans of Lego, will also get consumed by kids.
Right, because they're basing off Lego, like Lego things, especially Ninjago. It's a kid's show, and he does points. Right, he does points on Ninjago as a whole, can really attract a younger audience on YouTube or anywhere in general, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's definitely like it's not a good point. It's not fair for him to make that point at all.
So what do you have any final say on this whole Tanner thing?
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to finish up your whole point.
Sorry. Yeah, so I
totally
mean,
okay.
I don't have anything 100% against Tanner. His personality is like somewhat needs some changing, but like he's been friendly to me, I'm friendly to him, and that's I think the reason, like because of what you guys are bringing up, maybe the reason why he's friendly to me is because I'm friendly to him. But that's just like he seems like he's somewhat of a good guy, but he's nowhere near a perfect person.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody has flaws and issues.
Like I personally agree with the fact that just because you're being nice to him is the only reason why he's treating you nicely, because I guarantee you if you offered him one bit of criticism, he would just snap right then and there, as he usually does for any other kind of fan, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That would, criticize him.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he's watching this video right now, hopefully.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna do the opposite of what I say now, just because I said it. But but like, because that's what he does. He's really resilient. He's really rebellious in a sense. But I do feel like if I had not said that and you had done that, then he would have done exactly what I had said.
Yeah. All right. So I just want to make a claim right here. An official statement. Tanner, if you're watching this video, I don't know if Tanner is. If you want to send this to Tanner, if you're acquainted with Tanner,
Yeah.
if you're acquainted with Tanner, please send him the link to this video because Tanner, I am extending an official invitation for you to be on this because I'd like to resolve our conflict. I don't like being in a conflict, and I'd
Heck
just
yeah.
like to have an honest conversation with you, and I'd like to put it in one of these episodes. So if you'd like to join this podcast for one episode, Tanner, you are completely welcome. Just contact me. We could keep it civil and have a great conversation. I'd like to talk to you. So that's
Heck
for
yeah.
Tanner.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Publicly addressing it, I think, is the best way to get him swayed, I
Oh yeah,
guess.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good point, DT. Good point. All right, so do you guys
That's
want to talk
good.
about the new announcement that Tommy Andreas had made over on Twitter?
Oh yeah, I cannot
Yes.
wait.
Okay,
Let's do it.
who wants to tell him what it is?
So I guess I will. Essentially,
Yeah, you got
what
this.
Tommy did was he announced. Actually, I have the image right here, so I'm gonna just pull that up real quick. And tell you guys word for word. So they pretty much wrapped up the production of the 4 episodes that were announced at San Diego Comic-Con. And as you guys all know, that's going to involve the series' 100th episode. And because
Oh,
they
yeah.
liked this 4-episode arc so much, they decided to essentially mash it up into a full-length feature TV film. And this is something that I guess true fans of the TV show canon will love because, as you guys all know, the Ninjago movie, on the other hand, was kind of a complete flop. And I feel like this is the TV show, I guess, creators and everybody behind that, their way of redeeming themselves from that disaster. And so, yeah, that's going to be coming out in 2019. And so Ninjago Legacy is not going to be an episodic special, but yet a full-length TV film.
Well, I'd like to clarify. In the image that he released in the public statement, it says it will be edited as a movie, but it'll also be 4 episodes.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah,
think
that's
I don't
true.
think it's just because then if they make it just a movie, then we won't even reach 100 episodes with
That's
this.
true. That's
So I
true.
think
Yeah.
it's just going to be like an alternate cut of it, or the movie will just be like
4 episodes put together.
4 episodes put together in a little
Yeah,
bit more
yeah.
neater way, but they'll still air them as 4 episodes. They'll just flow into each other really, really, really well. That's what I'm thinking about this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
I think
definitely
so,
a
too.
possibility.
Yeah.
for sure.
I
And
know.
do we know if this is Ninjago Legacy? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, we don't. That's the thing. There's a few points pointing towards it, but then again, like, just like with the new catalog leak that came out, it stated at the bottom, it said something about like how this is a fan wave of sets, like for the OG fans of Ninjago, how this will point towards more and their interest. So,
Yeah.
but it didn't say anything about a film. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My theory on the whole thing, I feel like Legacy is just the set kind of thing, not the special itself.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if like there's other facts that go against that, but just for what I've seen, it seems like Legacy because it makes sense for they're going back like for the sets, just a legacy of the best sets. That makes sense to me, I guess.
Yeah.
So I agree with you there, but there's also something that leads me to believe. So this is the 100th episode special. It's going to be in this series of 4 episodes. And in this, it really seems like when the creators are describing this kind of 4-episode special, they're talking about something that's really reflective of the past of Ninjago. And just like really commemorating how far the series has come. And that makes me think it is Legacy, though. Because
Yeah.
Legacy's looking back on the past and appreciating what we've come through. So I'm actually not sure about that. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm excited to see the format of the movie because we've never gotten a movie. The closest we've gotten is Day of the Departed, which is 45
That's true.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so backing off that point, I just feel like this entire thing is Legacy just because why else would they be advertising the movie, you know what I'm saying, at this time? Because I do think that we're getting Legacy sets in January or March, right, Ninja Whip? I'm pretty sure it's like around
Yes, and we're going to talk about that a bit later. with the release dates.
Yeah,
So
right. So, pretty much, I feel like if they're advertising the film this early, then it's probably going to have a release date similar to that of the sets, and I feel like the sets should be somewhat connected or related to the film.
of
Yeah, I
course,
would agree.
yeah. And like some of the sets have, they have the movie designs. They also have some of the reoccurring bad guys. They look completely like most of them look completely different, such as the Overlord, how he has 4 arms and he is now looking like a spirit. And but yeah, like how they moved, how they used the movie designs and they changed
Hmm.
the golden weapons a bit. So maybe
Yeah, and then we
something like
also
that.
have that clip that was released, the preliminary clip of Kai
That's
talking to
right.
Jay in the
Yeah.
That's right.
monastery, but they have their movie designs. So we don't know where any of this is going to fit in right now.
Plus, a monastery set also is coming out.
Exactly, that was what I was
So
saying. So
Yep.
we don't know where everything's going to be linked up, but I am very much looking forward to the future of Ninjago.
Yeah, cause I did not like the Lego Ninjago movie whatsoever. I thought it was bad. Like my first time watching it, I thought it was relatively good. Second and
yeah,
third times, I couldn't watch the whole movie. It was that bad. The it like this thing. It seems like because of the canon, it's gonna be way better, like 100 times better
Yeah,
than before.
that's like for me with the official Ninjago movie, the Lego Ninjago movie. I like it as a movie, but I don't like it as Ninjago
Just
because
remember,
it's not
guys, don't
it's
spoil
not
the
Ninjago.
right.
movie. Don't spoil the movie because I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
I still have not
What?
seen the movie yet. Yeah, that's pretty
Oh my
shocking,
god.
guys. But
That's funny.
yeah, this is pretty much just because it's like this huge story that I'm probably gonna end up uploading as like a separate story time video on the channel because there's like a huge story behind that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a Ninjago YouTuber who has not seen the Lego Ninjago movie, so maybe I will one day live stream it as soon as my copyright claim goes away from Lego in like I think 2 months. But yeah.
You and Tanner
Nice,
have
dude.
something in
Nice.
common. Right. So I think it's time to get to our next point of discussion, and that is Ninja Whip. I believe you have some fresh leaks for us.
Maybe. So, everyone's been hearing. I'm just gonna jump right into it here.
Yeah, go
Everyone's been
for it.
hearing the rumor about the Ultra Dragon, and so everyone's been saying, "Oh, where's the Ultra Dragon?" Because we had the catalog leak and there was no Ultra Dragon in there, and which is cool. And this is why it's not in the catalog. It's because it's going to be a Target exclusive set, and it's going to retail for $85. I think
Ooh.
it's going to have 500 something pieces, and it's going to be a huge dragon. It's going to have brick built heads. It's going to look really cool.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not too sure about side builds or anything, but I do know that we're getting a full redone Ultra Dragon. It's going to look really nice, and it's going to be really cool. But yeah, Target exclusive on that one, so pretty alright. Maybe something like Oni Titan, where it was supposed to be a Toys R Us exclusive, but since Toys R Us shut down, they kind of released it to Walmart and Target. So it could be sort of like that, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. But
Awesome.
yeah, recently I just got a Stone Warrior leak. That comes in the
Are we
Golden
gonna reveal
Dragon.
that on this stream?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
I kind of think we should.
You know what? I think the fans kind of deserve it, Braden. I think you should just leak it right on.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do
Let's
this.
go.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and do this. But yeah, so talking off of the Stone Warrior here, it's a new Stone Warrior Scout, and it has a new like a new face. It's like green now, so the face is green for the Stone Warrior. It also uses heavy metals, hat piece, but in red.
Oh, nice.
It has a
That's
completely
nice.
new torso print. It uses the same bow and arrow molds as before, of course, but yeah, really cool,
You want to
really
send
cool
that
piece
image
here.
to us?
Yeah, I'll send you guys a few on the Discord chat here.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about it on this.
Yeah. That way we can give our
Sure,
own
not a
opinions.
problem. Yeah, I'll send
We
you
give our
both
own
of the.
thoughts.
Let's see here. So we got the Stone Warrior yellow and the green face. I think the yellow face would be used for the Stone Warrior soldiers, possibly. And we're also getting a
Okay.
buildable Stone Warrior too with 4 arms.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
That comes in the Earth Driller, so that's pretty cool. There's the hat.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna send these images to the Discord chat here, so you guys can take a look at them and give your own
And then
thoughts.
all the viewers will be seeing them on screen right about
Yeah.
now.
Probably. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, the new like it's something that I noticed in Lego. It's a obvious assumption, but like they always whenever they make new just Lego in general, whenever they make a new mold, they use the
Yeah.
crap out of that. Like they just need to get as
Oh, yeah.
much possible of that mold. So with that hat, I remember like it was in basically every Lego Ninjago movie set that had civilians.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna like probably just use that for the basic like hat, like the instead of
Yeah,
the
they've used it
sensei
for the conical
mold.
hat for nearly everyone. Oh yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. So it looks like we got a dark green face print, looks like.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then the red hat piece looks awesome too. Wow.
Mhm.
So
Awesome.
yeah, what were you saying?
And yeah, so the stone scout will use just regular black legs. So I mean, there's really no reason sending that, but it'll just use regular black legs
Okay.
and such like that. So
I mean, if I'm
yeah,
being honest here, I feel like this is like cool and all that stuff, but like it's not really like anything epic in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because all we're getting is a recolor, and I do like the recolor. I'm not gonna lie, but I just feel like it's like pretty standard in my opinion. And for that reason, I'm not like really too excited. What I really am excited for though is what you mentioned before, Braden, when you were talking about the epic dragon, right, and all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
The four-headed, ultra dragon. My bad, I called it the epic dragon. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense because it's from the epic dragon battle set. But
Yeah.
my only
True.
concern about that set is the fact that you said it's going to retail for $85, but only has 500 pieces. That's
Yeah.
a really big red flag for me because, like you mentioned before, they're not going to be using any
Yeah.
huge dragon head molds. It's all going to be brick-built heads. So I don't really know what kind of big pieces or big molds they would use to warrant that $35 price increase. So I really do hope that
Yeah.
there's some kind of alternate side build perhaps, or maybe some brand new mold or big fig that they use in the set that would really, I guess, motivate fans to pay that $85. I already know that Lego is banking on nostalgia for fans to put up those $85, but I really do hope
Yeah.
that there's actually something worth in the set that is going to make it worth $85.
Mhm.
All right.
heck yeah,
So
for sure.
It's like just like Star Wars, you know, the one with I forget what the set was called, but like basically all of the new Star Wars sets, they've just been out of this world for the price to part ratio. Like especially that train battle for the Solo
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Oh
Totally.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was just garbage. Like I liked the Solo movie and I liked that scene and I was like, oh, that would be such a cool set to get. But
Yeah.
it was like the price to part ratio. It's like where I live, I think it's like $100 for like, or
Oh wow.
$110 for like however much pieces it has. But like, yeah, it was just really bad.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if the Ultra Dragon, how many pieces did you say it had?
I think it has 500 something, and I sent
Okay,
one of the
because
pieces to the
yeah, I see
chat.
that. I'll put that on screen. I see that. But so what I see on the Ninjago shop is we got the Garmadon set with the huge shark. That is
Yes.
$80.
Mhm.
And it is 800 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it means we're getting something smaller than that for the Ultra Dragon, I'm also a little bit concerned.
I think it'll probably be bigger than that, honestly.
Yeah, no, it
With the
should be, but
wings, they
500
may.
pieces means
Yeah. So I'm thinking like the wings, like they may use fabric wings, like a new, like huge fabric wings, which
I
would
would
be
like
really
that.
nice.
Yeah, they
That would be really
better
cool.
like.
Well, I feel like the
And
fabric
hopefully
wings
some
would
exclusive
be
minifigs.
yeah, I feel like that would be a huge game changer because those would significantly increase the price of the Dragon automatically. So I feel like that would kind of warrant the $85, but like
Well, the
not
Stormbringer,
really.
I'm looking at it right now again. The Stormbringer Dragon, that is 500 pieces.
And you can get that on
So-
eBay for like $30. Let's keep that in
It's
mind.
$40 officially. So
Yeah.
that I'm
I don't know.
concerned there
500
if
pieces.
that leak is
It
official.
may be just a dragon then. Like it might be just the dragon, and hopefully it'll have some exclusive minifigs though too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
really hope it comes with a lot of minifigures.
Well,
Yeah.
if
That
it
would
is
warrant the
just a
price.
dragon, then that's also kind of concerning because you're paying $85 for just one dragon. That kind of like lowers the value of the set. Because I'd love to have like some kind of little side build like it had in the original, right? You had the Great Devourer, you had the little
Yeah.
snake prison, or whatever. That kind of made it feel like a whole complete scene, right? An epic battle. But I guess
Right.
since they're calling this one just the Ultra Dragon or whatever, right? I don't know. I just feel like $85 is a little bit too much.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you
for
said, the
500.
yeah. So like yeah, just for the set name, it's just called Ultra Dragon. That's it. 70679 Ultra Dragon,
Yeah,
and
with
it'll
it,
retail for $84.99.
with it being a small set, like there's the Destiny's Bounty, which was a big set, and it didn't have any side builds. But that's because it was huge. With this only having 500 pieces, that's like very concerning to me at least. And
That's what
I
it
like
said on the database that I looked through. It says it said it had 500 something pieces. I can't remember how many. I just remember it saying like 500 something
Mm.
around
Alright,
that. So
well, I'm looking right now at the original Destiny's Bounty.
The
The original one from 2012. That one was 700 pieces.
Yeah, and that wasn't the biggest.
yeah, let me look back through some notes here.
It did have
See if I
the
can-
exclusive Slytherin minifigure, though, I believe.
Exactly, yeah.
So.
And that had
at
that
the
special
time,
new tail mold.
Yeah, and at the time, it also had the what is it called? The exclusive.
And the
forearm
retail price was 80. So I think that's a good metric for what we're gonna be seeing for this
Yeah.
new set.
Well,
Yeah,
the exclusive Slytherin, I know, I remember because I got it. It wasn't exclusive, and it was exclusive, and then they did the spinners,
Yep, they did the spinners
Yeah.
later on.
and then it got,
yeah, that's
Well, yeah,
right.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's going to be like exclusive for a limited time until they start releasing other, I guess, packs. Because we're actually bringing the spinners back this year. I forgot about that. With the entire
That's right. Spinners
new
are back.
spinner molds. Yeah, so they might do that with a few exclusive minifigures. But so
Yeah.
far, they really haven't done anything promoting like the villain side of things. I mean, we kind of saw that with the Air Jitsu flyers way back in Possession, but there's just Moro and I believe who else was there?
Wrath.
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 Yeah, it was Wrath.
Wraith.
Mhm.
Wraith.
Wraith or Wrath.
Wraith, yeah, Wraith.
Who really cares?
That's
They're irrelevant now. But pretty
In one
much,
episode.
I feel like Lego's not going to include any kind of like exclusive villain minifigures for spinners, just because they've mainly been focusing just on the main baddies. Like you have Garmadon, I'm pretty sure it's coming out in this wave, right? But then that's pretty much it. But if
Yeah.
they don't throw in like any kind of exclusive ninja minifigure or Garmadon in the Ultra Dragon set, then I feel like most of them are going to be exclusive minifigures. So I feel like that might warrant that price as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. I'm excited to see these because it's cool getting actual like legacy items for Ninjago that have been in the older seasons and the sets aren't out now, and we're getting a little bit updated designs for them. I'm really excited.
Another thing that
yeah,
I
sure.
hope to see with it, I remember, I don't know if this is like specific to my country, but the Lego Batman movie, they had like a certain different box type than the normal Lego sets, like it was more glossy or something.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope for this that it's gonna be maybe like something special like that, because they are remaking sets, which hopefully like the box would change differently. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see the box art for these. We've seen little glimpses of it, but I want to see like the back and everything because for the two recent waves we've gotten, it's been kind of messy with like paint stains and everything, and it looks a lot more clear here.
Yeah,
So,
for sure,
I
for
think
sure.
that's just about it for the leaks, unless you want to say anything else, Ninja Whip. Unless you got
I
anything
think
else
I
to
think
reveal.
that's it, man. That's all I got for today. Hopefully something new tomorrow, and maybe we can share on the next episode.
Awesome.
But yeah,
All right,
about
so I
it.
think that just about wraps up this episode of Ninjago Talk.
Thanks for
Heck
having
yeah.
me.
Yeah, no,
No
definitely.
problem,
You
bud.
guys got anything else you want to say?
Not me, at least.
I don't. Yeah, like
Buy my Ninjago merch.
There we
got
go.
you.
We had the
Yeah.
merch shout out, so now it's a complete stream.
Buy my
There we go.
Ninjago merch, guys. It's really cheap and it's awesome. It's really quality. Yeah.
I'll link it in the description.
Yes, Dan. Thank
Alrighty.
you. Oh my God, this is like the best day ever. Thank you.
All right, so thank you again, everyone, for watching this. I'm Ninjago Studios.
Ninja Whip.
Wafix.
And David, and we are signing out, guys.
All right, thank you so much for watching.
See you guys.
See ya.